Hello dear students, welcome again to my channel, and I came up with new discussion on previous IIT question, which is mostly half discussed, and I'm going to analyze this. What type of question is this? It's IIT 2000 subjective paper question based on subtopic friction and chapter is laws of motion. Now let us come to the question. I am going to dictate it. In the figure of mass m1, figure it is shown masses m1, m2 and m are 20 kg, 5 kg and 50 kg respectively. The coefficient of friction between capital M and ground is 0. The coefficient of friction between m1 and capital M and that between m2 and ground is 0.3. The pulleys and the strings are massless. Here ideal pulley is considered, that is frictionless also, and taut and ideal string, that is massless inextensible strings. The string is perfectly horizontal between P1 and M1 and also between P2 and M2. The string is perfectly vertical between P1 and P2. An external horizontal constant force is applied to the wedge, rigid wedge of mass M. This is the question where horizontal ground is taken, that is fixed rigid, and over which M2 and M are there. It can be seen in the diagram. Now let us come to the question. This is the data given to us. This is one of the favorite question of mine asked on subtopic friction. Now what are the questions? Let us come to that. Draw a free body diagram of M clearly showing all the forces. Question part A and question part B. Let magnitude of the forces of friction between M1 and capital M be F1 and that between M2 and ground, rigid horizontal ground, be F2. For a particular F, it is found that F1 is equal to F2. Find F1 and F2. Full stop. Write equation of motion of all the masses. Full stop. Find capital F, tension in the string, and acceleration of the masses. That is the question. Now notice here a capital F, particular capital F, it is given. It is nowhere written it is 0 or non-zero like that. And pause the video. You can try this question by yourself and try to get the answer. Those solutions are available. Now let us come to the solution by most of the authors and coaching centers. Here data is collected and part A is solved where free body diagram of capital M is drawn. I am least interested in that. But part B, here we can see the solution. A maximum value of F1, that is F1 limiting, is mu1 into N1, that is 0.3 into 200. It is equal to 60 Newton. And F2 limiting is equal to mu2 into N2, that is 0.3 multiplied by N2, that is N2 is 50. 0.3 into 50 is 50 Newton. Forces on M1 and M2 in horizontal direction are shown in free body diagram as mentioned below. Note there are only two possibilities. Either both M1 and M2 have motion, first of all, will remain stationary with respect to ground, or both M1 and M2 will have motion with respect to ground. First case is possible if T is less than equal to F1 limiting, that is 60 Newton, and T is less than equal to F2 limiting, that is 50 Newton. These conditions will be satisfied when T is less than equal to 50 Newton, T, that is tension. Let us consider one of the case, that is T is equal to 14 Newton, then no motion is there, acceleration of each one is 0 and F1 is equal to F2, each are same, that is 14 Newton. Then F1 is equal to 2F2, condition is not going to satisfy. Thus M1, M2 both can't remain stationary. In the second case, when M1 and M2 both move, here F2 maximum value, that is kinetic value, will come, that is 15 Newton, and here F1 is equal to F2, that is 30 Newton. Notice F1 is less than F1 limiting. It means there is no relative motion between M1 and capital M. That is, all masses move with same acceleration, say. Free body diagram as per this and equation of motions are follows. We can write the equations for M1. 30 minus t is equal to 20, t minus 15 is equal to 5a, and f minus 30 is equal to how much? That is equal to 50a. Now solving this, we are getting t is equal to 18 Newton and f is equal to 16 Newton, and here acceleration a1, a2 and a all are 3 by 5 meter per second square. Now let us come to what is the solution. We have discussed already, but ambiguity is there. First ambiguity is in the diagram of the question. Problem does not tell if pulley P2 is attached to ground or attached to edge of mass M. That is the biggest problem. In examination environment, we are not able to determine what is actually. You can go back to the video and check the diagram. If we are going to consider correct diagram even, let us consider ambiguity 2, that pulley is attached to wedge, rigid wedge of mass M. Then a free body diagram again I had drawn from my side. You can see, you can take a pause and solve the question. But what is the condition A in the solution? One condition may be correct, they are not considered. There must be a case that there is no motion at all, keeping taut string, but with the same condition, that is 2F1 is equal to F2. Now let us come to that. It implies that is force F, that is applied force on rigid wedge in horizontal right, must be 0 Newton. Then string tension is also 0 Newton. Acceleration, hence acceleration of each of block will be 0, that is A1 is 0 meter per second square, A2 is 0 meter per second square, and A is 0 meter per second square. This causes F1 is equal to 0 Newton and F2 is also 0 Newton. Hence F1 is equal to 2F2 is fulfilled. Now we have not considered this case, and here the most of the authors missed. I think this must be also included in the solution, as it is previous IIT question. It must be considered, and if you like this solution, please like, share, subscribe, and respond in comment box also in this channel. Thank you very much.